Hey everybody, this is Steve Moore, owner of Run More, a brick and mortar shop here in Westminster, Maryland. As I'm happy to say, as of this week, we were just named one of the top running stores in the United States of America. Very cool award for our little shop. Anyway, hope you enjoy our reviews. Give us a like and subscribe and all that good jazz. As always, if you have questions on any of the shoes, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Today we're going to be talking about the new Brooks Ravenna 10. So this one just came out in February of this year, and I wasn't going to review it, but it's so different from previous iterations, I thought it was definitely worth taking a look at in a little more close depth. So if you're familiar with the previous model, you know it had this little bit of posting on the inside here, just a little bit of extra density so that if you are rolling to the inside, if you are somebody who tends to over-pronate on the inside of your foot, it's just designed to rebound you back, keep you nice and neutral. It's one of the lighter shoes in the Brooks family in that energized classification, designed for somebody who wants to go a little bit faster, maybe somebody who needs something a little bit lighter, good for gym and such like that. Well, if you've been following what Brooks has been doing over the past years, they've kind of gone away from their traditional stability and picked up things that have these little guardrails along the side. You'll see on both inside and the outside, it has just a little bit of plastic on the inside. Think of it as those bumpers in bowling, right? So again, just to reiterate what they're talking about. If you're going bowling, your bowling strikes, you're never hitting the bumpers, right? But let's say you go up there and you have that errant ball that bounces off to the side. These guardrails are designed to sort of bounce yourself out and put you back into neutral. So they're now adding it on almost all of their stability model shoes. So what we've got now is a couple of different tiers, and in the lightest and fastest version, we've got the Ravenna 10. So previously, we were really only pulling this shoe for somebody who, again, was over-pronating here. So now, by adding these rails on both sides, we're able to pull this shoe for virtually anybody. A couple of the other changes that we've noticed here is we've added a much better fitting bootie on the inside. You know, you can almost kind of tell by looking at the previous models as well. It's just a little bit more narrower through the midfoot. They've definitely widened that shoe up. So by adding a little bit of extra width to it, putting these guardrails on the side, this shoe can be virtually pulled for almost any of our customers. And it is definitely wide enough that people that we used to have to special order some shoes for, or maybe have to pull up to a different size, you can almost fit in this perfectly. I've had some Brooks shoes in the past where I'm 11.5 standard, but I have a little bit of a wider forefoot. I wouldn't consider myself a wide foot person. I definitely don't measure that, but you know, when you're doing some longer miles, your foot swells a little bit. It's nice having that extra width. And I had some models, specifically like the Glycerin, where I would have to go up to a wider width. Not with this shoe. It definitely fits true to size and gives you plenty of width on the side. You know, we're pulling this shoe for people that are really going up from doing 5Ks up to really half marathons if you're a veteran half marathoner. What's nice about these guardrails as well is that when you're starting to get a little bit tired, as we see, you know, you're running all day, you're doing, let's just say you're doing a 10K, and you're a neutral striking runner, you're never really moving to the inside or the outside. But what happens when you start getting tired and your form starts getting sloppy? Having these railings on the sides really just reiterates that nice form and pushes yourself back in. What they were trying to do is take pressure off the knee, and I'll tell you, as a guy who's had a tremendous amount of IT band syndrome over the years and constantly supinating and underpronating to the outside, having that little reinforcement to push me back in is definitely a nice added advantage. What they've done now is by creating a couple different tiers with this, we can listen to our customers and find out sort of what their background is, what they're training for, and we've got options in all different categories of cushion with these nice structured railings on the side. So we have our nice and our energized and our light springy category. We've got the Ravenna 10, again, awesome new shoe. Then we can pull somebody into like the Adrenaline, which came out last year, but it has that same technology in more of a mid cushion. So somebody who might be in a Ghost would be a good candidate for somebody in the Adrenaline. Maybe somebody who's doing a longer run, somebody who needs even more cushion, maybe even a little more structure, we can go for the big boy and pull out the Transcend, which is, again, does great guardrails, but it's more like a Glycerin with support on the sides. So we've got 3 different tiers of structure now on a couple different models. So knowing what you're training for, knowing how the type of shoe that you like. Do you like something light and bouncy, something like the Ravenna? Are you an everyday runner who needs a little bit of extra cushion? Maybe you might want to try the Adrenaline. Or if you're that big, heavy stomping person, or maybe you're doing those long runs and you just really want to not feel the ground, then step on up to the Transcend. I will tell you that the Transcend is a model that's only available in shop, so you're not going to be able to find this on a running shop's website. You're going to have to come into your favorite shop like Run More and check out the Transcend. But today, again, we're talking about the Ravenna 10. It's It's available now for $110. If you go on our website, enter promo code RUNMORE, you will save yourself 10% and we'll ship it out to you for free. So you're getting a nice performance shoe for under $100. Kind of hard to beat that. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it below in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. And thank you so much for watching our reviews. And again, give us a like, give us a subscribe, tell a friend, and thank you so much for checking out our reviews. Have a great day.